a 3631 Tactical. Today we're going to do a review of the Glock 19 Gen 4. So the Glock Gen 19 is probably my favorite pistol to carry for self-defense purposes because it's big enough that it's easy to shoot for most people, and it's small enough that it's easy to conceal. You get a full-size pistol, those are generally easy to shoot, but it's kind of hard to conceal, especially summertime. You know, depending on what type of clothes you're wearing, it might be harder for you to conceal that gun. And then if you go the other route and you try to go small and get one of these really small subcompact guns, those tend to be difficult to shoot, especially if you're trying to shoot a higher caliber, like a 40 or 45 or something like that. Those can be harder to shoot. I've only made two modifications to this gun. One is I changed the sights, which most people that shoot a Glock change the sights. And I'll try to line this up so you can see it. I got the Trigicon HD night sights. That orange dot there is really easy to pick up in a low light or in like a lighted situation. But you also have the tritium insert, so you still have night sights. So I really like those sights. The other thing that I've done, and this is just a factory part, but I like having that little extended slide stop lever on there. It really helps me to be able to use that slide stop to send the slide forward when I'm reloading, or if I have to reload with one hand, I can do that pretty easy. Again, that's a factory part, and that's the two things that I changed. Other than that, this is a stock gun. It's not no fancy trigger, no fancy recoil spring, and all the other nonsense that people do. You start changing too much stuff on these guns, and if you really don't know what you're doing, they're not going to be reliable. Change the sights if you want, maybe that slide stop lever. Other than that, leave the gun alone. Leave it in its factory configuration. The other thing that I do like about these Gen 4s is the magazine release. If you can see that magazine release button is a lot bigger than on the Gen 3s, and I feel like I can really get to that, find it easy. It's a lot better, works better for me. One more thing that I like about these Gen 4s is they all come with this the back straps that you can interchange now. It used to be Glock was pretty much the grip was kind of one size, but now it comes with interchangeable back straps, so you can make the gun fit your hand, as well as the beaver tail. Anybody that shot, you know, the old school Gen 1, 2, or 3, you get that Glock bite, right, where that slide is ripping your hand up. But now with the beaver tail that comes with it, you don't have that problem anymore. I think that's enough talking. Let's do some shooting. Another thing I like about the Glocks is the way it's designed. It has a really low center bore axis, meaning basically the center of the barrel is really close to my grip if I'm gripping the gun the right way. It doesn't matter how you grip the gun though. Some guns are just designed where that barrel, that whole upper slide sits up higher. And if it does, you just can't manage the recoil quite as well as with the gun that sits really low. So what I'm going to do now is just fire 6 shots as fast as I can, and we're going to see how much the gun recoils, how much the gun moves. 6 shots. Let's check the target out. So we got 6 shots, pretty much all in that 8-inch circle. All right, so as you can see, 6 shots as fast as I could. Pretty much center mass hits, pretty much in that 8-inch circle. This is an up close, more of a self-defense kind of situation, but let's see how much accuracy we can get out of this gun. Let's go back to 25 yards and see how many shots we can put in that smaller circle up top. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's go check out the target. 25 yards, see what we got. All right, we fired 3 shots. We got 2 shots doubled up and one about 1 inch away. So 25 yards, you can definitely capable of making headshots with this gun. It's a very accurate gun for a compact pistol. All right, some of you may have seen the video where I did some retention shooting and I had the gun up close to my body, and I was seeing how if the slide hits your body, it can cause the gun to malfunction. And in that video, I had a hard time getting this gun to malfunction. So we're gonna try that again. I got 10 rounds in the gun. I'm gonna put it close to my body and fire and see how many shots I can get off before it malfunctions. Let's give it a shot. That was 10 rounds. Surprisingly, no malfunction. And you can see I was hitting my body pretty hard. Let's talk about how to break the gun down. One thing about a Glock, you do have to pull the trigger to enable to break it down. These little, if you can see that, it's kind of small. I don't know if you can see that. You can see that you want to push those down, pull back slightly, and then let go forward. This is your lower frame or your receiver. You really don't need to do a whole lot to this. Maybe get in here with a little cleaning cloth and clean out whatever carbon you can, but there's not a ton you need to do to that part of the gun. Here's your recoil spring. Just same thing, just pretty much wipe that down, no big deal. Here's your barrel. And here's your upper slide. This is it. This is all you have to do to take this gun apart and maintain it. I know most people that get a gun for self-defense, not necessarily police or military people, or they're not necessarily maybe competitive shooters, and they don't know that much about guns. This is a very easy gun to maintain. Like I said, I just broke it down into 4 pieces for you. Put it back together, just put it back on the slide. That's it. This is very easy to maintain, it's very easy to shoot, it's very reliable. Other thing, if you're researching, if you're in the process of researching different guns and seeing what you want, the MARSOC guys, which is the Marine Corps Special Operation guys, they carry the Glock 19. Google it and look, the Navy SEALs, they're now carrying the Glock 19. And I'm pretty sure for a long time now, some of the Rangers and Delta guys have been carrying the Glocks as well. But definitely the Marine Corps Special Operations guys and the Navy SEALs are carrying the Glock 19. So I think that says something about the reliability of the weapon. And like I said, it's very easy to maintain, very easy to shoot. So think about it. Hey, so if you're looking for a good pistol for self-defense, this is a good place to start. Remember, check us out at 3631tactical.com for any Michigan-based CPL class or any of our other firearms training courses. Check us out at 3631 Tactical on YouTube for other gun reviews and other training videos. Thanks for watching.